So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
The action has already started. And the shot! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Euro. Evan. Now it's Xerxes. This might Xerxes! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Manchester Cunha! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Xavi Simons. And it's Sarr. Spence. Now it's Johnson. Some really good ball movement. And he shoots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Danso kept his eye on it, and he's there. Spence. Now it's Johnson. Now it's Maddison.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Gray.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Heaven gets over and intercepts. De Ligt. Here's Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha, he's through, it's one. Can he finish? It's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Casemiro aims beyond the defence, and he's worked it through. Great chance! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Simons. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Casemiro getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. No, he's not getting past him there. Knocks it into space. Spread neatly. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Spence. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Xerxes. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Oh, that looks a good ball through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Climbs up big! Read the delivery beautifully. They've got the finish all wrong. Sarr. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found a way through. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
This looks promising. Yoro. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Please welcome our players.
Here we go again then.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gray. Sarr. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Maddison. Played back in. Xerxes. Gray. Xavi Simons. Oh, that's superb. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Tottenham looking to pass their way through. Looking for the run. And he was alert to it. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think...
Chance for a shot! He scores! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So is this the start of a comeback? Tottenham finding their passes. Oh, good spread. It's a pretty loose pass. Xerxes running with the ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That is good alertness. And here's Johnson. Threads one in. Matheus Cunha. And he's been shifted off it. Maddison.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Yoro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's a little off target. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That has been cut short. Now it's Xerxes. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Sarr. Tries to play it through. Sarr is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that pass isn't the best. Spence. Udogi. Spence. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Spence. Maddison. And it's Sarr. Now it's Johnson. Well timed, excellent interception. Throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 29, Sarr. Number 24, number 10.
Can he get on the end of it?
He's having a shot! Number 7.
Oh, it's come off the upright.
Coming on the field, number 8.
Pedro Porro.
Number
Kulusevski.
20,
And the counter is on.
Number 21.
Played out wide.
Number 28. Substitution.
Is there any support? He might not. He's had a shot! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Kudus. The final 5 minutes. Fletcher. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kudus. Great vision. And he's worked it through. Oh, good take in a good area. Tottenham with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Corner number 2 then. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. He won't be happy with that one. Martinez. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. He's got away. Tries to pass it through. Shot a goal! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do, to increase the lead. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
We have already started here. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. Gray. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Kulusevski, Pete.
Can he finish? Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Arsenal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Eze! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Gray. And it's Kulusevski. He's on it, can he get away? And he's searching for decent chance!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Looking for the run. That is a great pick out. Merino. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Pedro Porro making good progress on the right-hand side. He is through here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Arsenal have a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Probably be looking to play it square from here.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Shot could be on. That has not gone well. Gray. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Sarr. Gray. Eze. That's a cute ball. And they're back on the ball again. Great vision. He has a look up.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Looking to play him in. Oh, he's been caught on it! Takes a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Spence gets it clear. Timber. Looking tidy in possession here. Merino. Austin gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Now it's Johnson. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And now the breakaway, and he's away. And here's Johnson. Johnson! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He rises! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Havertz. Timber. Merino. Sarr. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Xavi Simons. Tottenham looking to pass their way through. Simons. Kulusevski. Spencer gets his head on it! Merino.
There will be 1 minute added
Quality
time.
ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's Kulusevski. Oh, this is a great position. Chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Johnson really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very
Everyone,
much up
please
for
welcome
grabs.
the two sides.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Timber. Havertz. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Xavi Simons. Kulusevski. Kulusevski. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Rice.
This is the time you need that pace.
Sarr. Tottenham still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Kulusevski. Foot in. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now it's Rice. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Eze looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Johnson face-to-face with the keeper. And the finish!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Johnson. Timber. Tottenham have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Simons. And the shot! It's fallen kindly here. A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Rice. And it's Rice. Nicely weighted ball. That's been slipped. There's the shot! And he hits the net! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Rice really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on, and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Eze. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now Timber. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Marino. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Merino. Now it's Havertz.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Can he get on the end of this? Rice. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Johnson. Tries to play it through. Oh, it's come loose. Calafiori with the slide tackle there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rice knocks it into space. Oh, well measured.
There will be 1 minute.
Shapes to shoot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it.
And that's that. Tottenham have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
To pay a visit to our official store.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.